Flip it. What is good, chat? Let me see. Whoa, we got a bunch of people in here. John First, Cutting Corners. Sora, Rakim. 1 second. Ultra Slick, Cutting Corners. No, that you could you don't have to do both. You could do Faderless or Platter off. Senior Positive had it. There's the quote. Direct quotes, guys. Read the instructions. I know there's there's like 7 whole rules for flip or flop, but it's usually beneficial to read them all. The numbers are dwindling a little bit. The chances are raising for people who keep entering for making playoffs. I'm looking at it in the rules. It said you must incorporate at least 4 bars, loops of Platter off or Faderless techniques. Here, I'll quote myself. Copy, paste. Nightbot, you're late. The Beat Juggle Bootcamp's over. Oops, I have all the logos on here. Why do I have like 100 million logos? Wait. That's how we do it. I just realized I got a bit logo happy today. Flip, 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 flip. ESP. You want to try one day? Well, there's next week and the week after and the week after that, I think. Something like that. The schedule is now up. The full schedule I just posted today for the remaining flipper flops if anybody is interested. Yeah, there's a what is it? I think there's a week off. Between semifinals and finals, you get a full week. So the finalists get a little bit of a breather, both the producers and DJs, because I have, what is it? A festival in there? I forget what I have in there. I don't know. I've got something going on. All right. Here we are. Yeah, I think it's Sonic Springs week. That would make sense. What's the last day final subject and the bonus subject afterwards? What do you mean? What do you mean, what last day and what bonus subject? The last day final subject, like the topic for the final? Like the playoffs final? Yes, sir, Rakim. Yours is in the list. Let me see. We'll do a quick roll call. Sora, Ray, The Beatmaster, Shim, Fritz, Handy Scratch, VJ Retro, Clint, Berna, Cutting Corners, Mr. S, Nago, Frank 3000, Jamie Bodger, and Rakim. That's all good, ESP. That's what it's for. That's for what it's for. The conditions and categories for the semifinals and finals. Well, every single time, every year, the semifinals and finals are juggling and scratching. You have to do both in both. And then the finals has a twist, but the twist doesn't get revealed until the day of. I have a pretty devious twist, so I might reveal it early, like not before the final, but maybe like when the final files are posted or something. Or I'll wait a little bit. We'll see. I'll probably wait a little bit. But yeah. That's what we got in store. So let's see here. Okay, we have 14 people, and it's Faderless and Platter off week this week. So basically, you need to have Faderless or Platter off section in your routine, and that's part of the judging criteria, a big part of it. yeah, if you don't do either, then it's a disqualification. And if you do it but it's not that good, then we're gonna weight that a little heavier for the judging. You can't just win without doing it. So that's what we got. Clint's gonna kick it off. Flip or flop. Poll is rocking. Let's see what Clint brought to the table.
Turn it up. Here we go again.
Ooh, what do you guys think? Flip or flop? Can you unsend it? Nope, too late. Can't unsend your submission, Sora. Flip or flop, what do you guys think? Get your vote in the poll for Clint, or if you're on YouTube, write it in the chat. Thank you, Nightbot. This season of Flip or Flop, powered by Reloop and Ericsson Audio. 2 Reloop RP7s, 2 PTB2 mixers, and a keypad pro. And money, cash money, right there. Drop a tip if you want to juice that up even more. And Innovator just gave us 2 Innovators for the PTB2 mixer as well. So the mixer is going to have Innovators. It's going to be souped up as well. All right. We got 100% flips for Clint. There we go. Yeah, Innovator just made a new Innovator meant for those mixers. So these will be, whoever wins will be some of the first people to even have them. All right, Clint is in. Clint is still in. We got the in Clint. Next up, Mr. Berna. Let us see what Berna has brought to the tables today. Poll is going, and so is Berna. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for Berna? Oh, I put fun because I had a brain lapse. Flip or flop? What do you think? What do you think? Get your votes in. Or if you're in chat, say or if you're in YouTube, say it in the chat. We're 50-50 right now on Twitch. What's YouTube say? YouTube's 50-50 too. I'm gonna run it back while the poll's going. Yeah, so the Twitch gives them barely more flips, and then we got 2 flops on YouTube and a flip, so 50-50. I thought the this whole first section was really very interesting and creative. It made me feel like aliens were invading us or something. Yeah, but I don't know. It sounded kind of cool still. Getting creative with the Faderless, using the Platter and the 3345. Not so bad. Yeah, the one clicks were clean enough. I'd say it wasn't the most the most like ambitious use of Platter off, like one click flares with the Platter off, but it's okay. It's okay. My least favorite part of this transition was a little awkward. But I thought that was a pretty cool thing at the end. I thought that what he went into was pretty cool. It was, yeah, it's a very unique routine. It's very is weird, but yeah, I thought the transition into it was a little awkward, but I felt like it kind of paid off though. Like what he went into was kind of cool. Yeah, you don't see that kind of Faderless drum scratch type of thing every day. So yeah, and is on beat and everything. Yeah, and he was able to get out of it. That's right. Yeah, so I think yeah, it was a flip. It's close. Chat thought it was close, and I agree, but we're giving Burnout the flip. What up, Handy Scratch? What up, Small Miss? We've done 2 so far, both flips, so we'll be revisiting them. Now we have Frank 3000. I gotta make sure I write actual flop this time. And there's the poll, and here we go. Wait a second. Wait. Did I... Oh, that's the Faderless part there. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Where's the Faderless? Where's the Faderless part of this routine? Or the Platter off part? What do you guys think? Flip? Flip or flop for Frank 3000. Yeah, I guess it was that transition was the faderless. Okay, that counts. I thought almost thought we had a DQ in there. Wiki Lizzie, appreciate it, my man. Yeah, that's been my laser focus for the past 7.5 months. Just gymming it up. Like I said in Discord, that's been, there's been a few less random scratch streams at nights because I've been running or in the gym or something. So, we'll phase them back in though. I'm starting to find a bit more of a balance, a bit more of a life balance, but sometimes you gotta just go hard, 150,000%. Let's see. Frank 3000. Okay, I've got to run this back. Yeah, so I think that part was a little bit long, and I guess, okay, it sort of makes sense though, because I guess that was his faderless section of the routine. So he, put it, made it a little longer and stuff. But I feel like that part stuck out to me on the first go as being sort of like, it was kind of dwelling on it a little bit too long. And yeah. Yeah, so okay, what I'm going to say is, like, pattern wise, I like a lot of what's going on here with Frank. He's getting pretty ambitious with some of these patterns and the fills and switch ups and stuff. Some of it could be a little tighter though. Yeah, like there's just a few little pullback, like little pullbacks here and there, and some of the fills are a little bit off. Yeah, pretty good structure overall. This one's really tough. Because I think it's actually a pretty solid juggle. But I think for the topic of the week, I think it's not a very good faderless platter off routine. I think, unfortunately, the to me, like, the weakest part was like the faderless. That was sort of the part that stuck out to me as being a little awkward kind of. So yes, so that is our first flop of the day. Mostly, like, I'd say the routine itself was solid, but like I said, just the as far as the theme and the topic, I don't think it quite did it justice. And there's a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of looseness here and there. And the faderless transitioned well. Like, there's tiny things that on a normal anything goes week, I think probably would have still been a flip. But on this themed week, when that's also a mark against it, I gotta let it go. But appreciate your entry as always, Frank. Now we got the Beat Master. Nice. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for the Beatmaster, given the people's elbow to the crossfader? Just catching up on the YouTube chats here as well. People like the Beatmaster? Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty solid composition. Oh, you didn't submit this week, right, Senior Positive? Yeah, I can't even tell what that pattern is. That's kind of cool though. So the Faderless section is the little scratch solo here. Yeah, a little get up, pitch solo there with the pitch play. Wait, oh no, what were the results of the poll? I didn't even see. I was too busy reanalyzing it. Someone tell me what the results were. It's important. Mm. 8 flips, 1 flop. 100 flips, Wiki Lizzie says. Very trustworthy. Yeah, I think it was a pretty solid composition. My typical advice would be I'd like to hear, maybe a little bit more creative sample selection than the on fresh, but there's a get up a thing. There's the scratch solo, the Faderless scratch solo, which I thought was pretty effective, and I liked how he kind of fit a lot of things, like a little juggle, some trick mixing, some Faderless stuff, the pitch play thing, and everything was clean. Nothing super floppable. I'd say, try to get a little less on fresh maybe. And for the juggling, I think getting a few more like patterns, but in this case, because it was like the intro of the routine, I'm definitely a little bit more lenient on, if you keep it simple for like the intro of something, then that's a lot more understandable than if it's like the ending. So, the people's elbow body trick is all right. So yeah, the Beatmaster is still in. Now we got Shim with, look at this. Shim is, wait, I think I read something. Didn't Shim brought his setup on vacation or something? Is that how hardcore he is? Did I remember that right? Because this is certainly not, there's no bench in the background to intimidate us this time. and there's only one turntable. All right, let's see what this shim brought on his vacation.
Once again, back is the incredible. Turn it up. Turn it up. Here we go again. Refuse to lose.
Refuse to lose. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for Mr. Shim? The scratching's a little bit quiet at that part, but I can still make it out. It's a funky beat indeed. What did we say? We got 100% flips and 0% flops. What's on my server? Oh, the sample. Okay, yeah. In the Discord ESP. This is all of our battle stuff runs through the Discord. Let me just quickly, just in case there's other people out there who are not in the Discord. Here we go. Here's the link for the Discord. Join the Discord and get all the beats and enter the battle. And yeah. Gotta give Shim the flip. It was worth it. Worth it taking his stuff on vacay. Worth the sacrifice. Everyone else is out getting sun by the pool. Not Shim. He's working on his routine. All right. Now we got Handy Scratch. Pole's rocking. Let's see what he has brought to the table this week.
I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out.
There we go. The illest. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for Mr. Handy Scratch? Very clean indeed. Very clean indeed. We got flip in YouTube chat, it looks like. Wiki Lizzie says keeping it the bare minimum. I think for the theme of the week, right? Yeah, it was. He you know, it's not DQ. He obviously incorporated in there. It wasn't the main event of the routine, but he got some Faderless, got some Platter off. He combined both together. So We got 8 flips, 89% flips, and then we got flip on YouTube, and we got flop. Looks or 2 flips. We will keep Mr. Handy Scratch in here. I think that, yeah, you know, his cuts are very strong. It's very tough to flop a Handy Scratch on a scratch in a scratch routine. So we'll keep him in. We'll see how it goes for the top 3. Next up, we have Mr. S. Let's see what he's got for us. Poles rocking.
I'm about to wreck your body again, say turn the party out.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh my gosh. We're getting all over the place. There we go. That's Mr. S. What do you guys think? Flippy or floppy for Mr. S? Was that Cut Lee beat? Nice. That's a cool beat. We have a flip over on YouTube for Mr. Retro. And we got 7 flips on Twitch. Yeah, you got a little outside the box with the Faderless section. This one, that's what I like to see. Ultra 6 says flip. Oh, we hit 10 flips, 100% on Twitch. There we go. The Garster stays in. Now we have Nago. Let's see what Nago has for us after scooping last week's drum scratch battle. Nago is now up near the top of the leaderboard. We actually have a very tight leaderboard this season. Lots of people near the top. It's gonna be a race past the finish line for that top 8. All right, Nago. Poles rocking. Let's see what Nago got for us.
I'm about to wreck your body again, say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body again, say turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body again, say turn the party out.
What do you guys think? A flip or flop from Nago? We got flip on YouTube. Twitch is more indecisive. 5 flips, 3 flops. Get your votes in. Refresh if you don't see it. Yeah, super interesting patterns there. We got flop on YouTube chat. People are on the fence about it. I'm not. No, I think that was a tight, unique juggle. So Nago is staying in. Now we got another another weekly champ. Mr. Fritz Pepper. What are people seeing? Who knows? Who knows what they're seeing? Who knows? Maybe they're maybe it's a bunch of just world champion beat jugglers lurking out there judging. Flipper flop, poll is going. Fritz Pepper. Let's go.
Rock the funky beat. Yeah. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat. Yeah. Oh yeah. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat.
Dang, what do you guys think? Fritz definitely he took that the topic of the week, the Faderless Platter off. He took it personally. That's exactly what I was gonna say, Sora. He took the topic personally. He's like, Faderless and Platter off, you say. I'll do both. We got 10 flips, 2 flops. We got 2 flips on YouTube chat. Easy flip for Fritz Pepper. Yeah, that was solid. Very nice. All right, next up we got the jammiest of bodgers, Jammy Bodger. Poll's going. Let's see what they got for us.
Pump up the volume.
Very nice. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for Jammy Bodger. Get your votes into the poll. I'll let the poll finish. Let's see here. We got 6 flops, 3 flips. We got a flop on. We got a few flops on YouTube. YouTube's not being kind to this one. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 flops, I think. We're gonna give the jammy Bodger a flop, but we're gonna give him some feedback as well. Seemed like there's some some ideas here with the kicks and you know the two-sided thing. I would like to see it maybe develop into more of like maybe like a jugglish type of thing, or some more like a full beat or something would be cool. Like it seemed like there's some elements there, but didn't quite develop into like a full idea. I think maybe something like what Berna did at the start could have been a similar kind of thing to explore with that. I like the, you know, the kind of wordplay transition that works. So I think what I'd like to see is a little bit cleaner transforms maybe, and a classic piece of advice from me is I think you're releasing the record a little bit too often, and that's sort of contributing to the transforms not sounding as locked in as they could. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and maybe try to explore like a few more variations than just one forward, one back. You know, two forward, two back, 2 forward, 1 back, 1 forward, 2 back. Those are good bread and butter ones. But then, you know, doing more than that as well. Yeah, same kind of advice for the transform section there. Yeah, I like ending with the count section there. The attempt at some Faderless there at the end was all right. I'd say maybe for some Faderless fundamentals, some tears. Some tears would be good. I think that's something that I'd like to see incorporated, and those can help build your record control quite a bit. So yeah, maybe tears and leaving your hand on the record, cleaning up transforms. Those are the 3 main things that I would focus on. Whoops. From that one, Mr. Bodger, thank you for your entry. Now we got cutting corners. Back up in here. And poll is going. Cutting corners is also going.
Bound to wreck your body, gets they turn the party out.
There we go. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for cutting corners? That's right. That's right, Soul Cool. You did needleless routine. Even more extreme. We got flip on YouTube. 2 flips on YouTube. 9 flips, no flops on Twitch. Just flips after flips from the chat. The chat is a fan of the cutting corners. I'm gonna have to agree on this one. Cutting corners stays in. Now we got Sora with the QFO on one side. Look at that. A rare sight. Okay. Pole is ready and armed. Sora, let's go.
Rock the funky beat, yeah. 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 Rock the funky beat.
My style never plays.
Nice. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for Sora? We got flip on the YouTube chat. And Twitch, we got 3 flips so far. There's an interesting technique in here. Yeah, in there. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Yeah, it sounds cool though. It sounds like a some sort of a tear hybrid type of thing, but looks like it's coming from the digits. Got 2 flips on YouTube, 9 flips on Twitch. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Sora. We'll keep you in. That's a solid Faderless section. I think we'll allow you to stay. We got 2 left. We got VJ and we got Rakim. Okay, first up, VJ. Let's see what he's got for us.
Made you look, made you look, made you look.
Made you look. What do you guys think? Flip or flop for Mr. VJ Retro? Yeah, this entry sponsored by Reloop. Get your votes in. Let's see. We got flop on YouTube. We got a few flops on Twitch. We got 7 flops so far. Thank you for the entry, VJ. I'm gonna let you go this week, but I'm gonna give you some feedback. So, the main thing I would say. The main thing is, I would say, for the Faderless, like. So you put in a lot of Faderless in it, obviously, you know, fit the theme and everything, so that's good. But a lot of it was pretty much like baby scratch variations. So I think the biggest thing, the most helpful thing is, and I just said this to Jamie Bodger, but work on the tears. Tears are like the essence of Faderless scratching. That's definitely like your record control, like fundamental. So the more Faderless and record control stuff you can build with, and the more like vocabulary you can build, the more expressive and you won't be as repetitive with it. So I think the tears is the big one. Yeah, so there's some sort of tearish type of things going, but you know, the slow controlled ones would be good. There's one thing in here, you're mixing it up. Yeah, like a little like turbo scratch thing. I like where you're going there. Clean that up as well. But yeah, keep the hand on the record, glue your hand to the record, and get your tears rocking. Your 1 forward, 2 back, 2 forward, 1 back, 2 forward, 2 back. Those are the 3 most important patterns. All pitches, all speeds of those. Yeah, and that's what I'd focus on. I like the records here. I think I got a pair of these somewhere. I should bust them out maybe. Thank you, VJ. Appreciate it. Now, last but not least, we have Mr. Rakim. Let's see what he's got for us.
I'm bound to wreck your body as they turn the party, yeah, party, yeah, yeah, party, turn the party, yeah. Turn the party, yeah.
There's his CapCut ID right there. What do you guys think? Flip or flop from Rakim?
I'm bound to wreck your body as they turn the party, yeah, party, yeah, party, turn the party, yeah.
Yeah, everything was good. The fills there a little loose, but everything else was solid. Yeah, I like the pattern and the triple, and then the I guess the platter off part of this is the break and then reverse pattern that he does there, and right there.
Turn the party, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, this is a solid breakdown. We got 100% flips in the chat. We will give Rakim the flip. And then we'll do a little recap here. Okay. Who didn't make it? Frank did not make it. And who's this? Ray made it. Jamie did not make it. BJ did not make it. We had a lot. Whoa, we had a lot of flips. Okay, I've got to whittle some stuff down here. Let me see. Okay.
About to wreck your body against they turn the party, yeah. Party, yeah.
So I actually think this is one of the better Rakim entries that I've seen. I like this breakdown quite a bit. I'd say only because the platter off and faderless part of it was sort of bare minimum. It actually, I think technically is not enough to fulfill. Like there wasn't quite four sections or loops of faderless and platter off. So because there was a cool like little reverse pattern. Like that. That was cool. But I think it needed a little bit more for this week for our topic. So I'm letting Rakim's got a flip, but he is out of the top 3 running. So that's Cutley was the beat he used.
Rock the funky beat, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the transforms can be slightly tighter here, Sora. I think classic advice, releasing the record, I think is maybe causing a bit of looseness.
Rock the funky beat.
Yeah, nice little breakdown of the phrase. I think those are supposed to be hydroplanes. I'd like to hear them a little bit more clear there, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think for this one, the first couple bars of the faderless, like with the technique I was pointing out earlier and stuff, I think was pretty solid. But then it kind of it dwindled a little bit. I think maybe just maybe just needing a few more techniques or a little bit more, some more variations or something to flesh out the faderless would be good. Yeah, started pretty strong, but then yeah, it dwindled a little bit.
My style never plays.
Yeah, the overall structure was decent. But yeah, I think in terms of faderless platter off, I'd like maybe a little bit more variety, or a little. I think some of the stuff, like the attempt was there, but could have been a little bit cleaner in the second half of the faderless. And yeah, and then just the transform stuff, like I was saying earlier, to clean up. But good stuff from Sora. Still a flip, but
Bound to wreck your body against they turn
but gonna not quite a top 3.
the party, yeah. your body gets, they turn the party out.
I like that. I like that technique right off the bat here. Is it like a little whip flare thing?
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. The volume.
Yeah, so I think for the Faderless section here, there's a decent amount of it was kind of re-cueing a sample and like some Faderless pullbacks. I think the Faderless could have been a little bit deeper. Again, I think for cutting corners, maybe it's a vocabulary thing. Sometimes if you're restricting yourself just to Faderless, like you need to have a decent amount of techniques to be able to create a section from it. And yeah, having some really strong tear fundamentals again can kind of help because they're kind of the brick and mortar of Faderless. Yeah, I think that like it was tight overall, but the Faderless itself, I think, needed a bit more depth, a little bit more depth. Yeah, not quite as much re-cue and scratch type of thing, but the flow and everything was good. There's some nice techniques in there, but for the theme of the week, I think not quite a top 3. Okay.
Rock the funky beat. Yeah. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat.
Yeah, Fritz is still in. I remember this one. He went pretty crazy with. He was definitely the opposite end of the spectrum than a lot of the feedback, where he fit a lot of vocabulary. Like he did a lot of different things on the topic of Faderless and Platter. Like you only needed 4 loops or 4 bars, and I think pretty much his whole thing was that.
I'm about to wreck your body gets, they turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body gets, they turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body gets, they turn the party out.
We have some ambidextrous cuts right off the bat. Yeah, this is a very, very cool juggle pattern. I've never really heard something like this before. Nago is still in. It's a very unique pattern.
I'm about to wreck your body gets, they turn the party out.
Yeah, Gary went like pretty kind of left field with it. Like he seemed like he sort of took this weird sample and then was, came up with different patterns and ideas based around it. It's not like typical like faderless patterns per se, but he's just sort of, you know, doing pushing, dragging stuff around that sample. But I thought it was interesting. So
About
we're gonna leave the Gary, the Mr. S in here.
about to wreck your body as they turn the party out.
Very fire scratches in there. Really, really nice stuff again by Handy Scratch.
Flipping style. Watch the skills I apply now.
Yeah, I like that transition. The watch the skills I acquire now. Whoever samples that, put that into their scratch sentence. That's a nice sample too. Yeah, I'd say, oh man. So this routine, like up till that was really, really tight. And I was hoping that the faderless section would be maybe a little bit more, like, I think, yeah, the, you know, he went for sort of a clover tear type of thing. And just kind of rinsed it for that whole breakdown section. Especially when there's the platter off, I thought there was going to be, you know, maybe something done with that a little more. I'm sure that changes it a little bit, but it was almost, the platter off wasn't super significant in the section. Yeah, Handy Scratch said he played it safe a bit there. Yeah, I feel that it's like, yeah, pretty much like all the cuts are really dope. There's some really nice like vocal sections in there, just really clean overall. But yeah, I'd say you know, realistically, kind of the weakest section was the faderless section, the themed section of the week. Yeah, and I think it was just a little too safe, and because this is a themed week, I gotta put some extra emphasis on the topic. So because I'm looking for like a strong faderless platter off section as well, I think that one was a little too safe, so I gotta let Handy Scratch go out of our top 3, at least for this week. Yeah, that one's tough because it's such a strong routine, and it's routines like that. And I'd say Rakim probably was a good example too this week, where, you know, if it's a juggle week, like just juggling without any sort of caveat, Rakim is in the top 3 or very close. And if it's just a scratch week without any caveat, then Handy Scratch would have easily been in the top 3. But because it's the faderless and platter off, that needs to be like a pretty significant section of it. Yeah, I want to, you know, it doesn't have to be absolutely everything, but I want to see just something a little ambitious usually with that. All right, we got Shim again.
Once again, back is the incredible.
Yeah, very cool, crazy faderless breakdown. Shim's got some really good flow with between different faderless techniques and that kind of stuff. As usual, that's solid. My biggest beef with this one is the scratches are like 30% too quiet or something like that. Like there's a couple parts of this faderless that I can barely make out. But the overall routine and stuff was flowed pretty well. Yeah, and I like how it built up to the faderless, and that was kind of the main event of it as well. And he also had like a fair bit of like just sort of faderless things through, like mixed in to his cuts, which weren't the main focus, but they're still in there as well. So Shim is still in. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, there's some like cool little two-handed faderless stuff in there that's nice. I'd say probably a piece of feedback that I gave a few people that I think would be probably good for the Beatmaster 2 is maybe some more tears, and that kind of thing could be a good addition to the vocabulary for faderless. Yeah, and as I said earlier, one of the things that one of the drawbacks a little bit is a little bit too much awe and fresh, even though there's a little bit of variety in there. But I think, when I compare it to the overall rest of the people in here, so yeah, I think it's a solid entry and a flip for the Beatmaster, but I think gotta let it go. Now, Berna. For some reason, I actually really like how that 3345 woo, 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 like that sounds really cool. This part was okay, but I feel like it's, doing one click flares with the platter off is not really, it doesn't really like take so much advantage of the idea and stuff. It's like, yeah, like doing a sort of normal scratch, but with the platter off still kind of sounds like a normal scratch, Yeah, so I think something else in that section would have been cool. Yeah, and like I said, the transition here, like if you went directly from that into this, it would have been nicer. Yeah, like the whole transition for that takes a while. Oops. It's like, where are we? Like it starts here. Yeah, so it's like it's the sort of idea kicks in finally. It takes like 11 seconds for the actual part here to kick in. Yeah, so I think it started and ended strong, but the middle and the transition were a little rough around the edges, so gotta let Bernie go.
Turn it up. Here we go again.
Yeah, that was really creative by Clint. That was a very interesting kind of switch up. Going the drum bass finger drumming, but the reverse at the end, that was I think that's a well composed routine. Yeah, very interesting. This one's tough. This one's really tough. Having watched everything, I think I'm gonna let one more go, just because I think off the strength of the remaining kind of Faderless Platter off ideas, I think Gary in fifth. Yeah, I think it was a close one, but I think like Gary's ending was kind of cool, but yeah, I think just the top four here did a little bit more and were a little bit more interesting for me. So, okay, we're going to do a initial poll. Who's fourth place? Okay, fourth place. Get that this week. We got Clint, we got Shim, we got Nago, we got Fritz Pepper. Let's watch them all start to finish.
Turn it up. Here we go again.
There's Clint. Now Shim.
Once again, back is the incredible. Here we go again. Refuse to lose.
He refuses to lose.
About
Nago.
to wreck your body against they turn the party out. About to wreck your body against they turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body against they turn the party out.
Dang, what do you guys think? One more?
Rock the funky beat. Yeah. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat.
Yeah, so Fritz Pepper peppered in a little bit of everything in there. I like that thumb technique, using the thumb on the other side of the record. Okay, what do you guys think? Get your votes in. Who is fourth? You have like 40 seconds left to vote. You saw them all. It's close. The vote is close. If you're on YouTube, you can put your fourth place in there. We got Clint edging out the poll, but Shim and Nago both had 2 votes for fourth place. It's a close one. It's a very close one, my friends. Okay. You guys say Clint, eh?
Turn it up. Here we go again.
I thought Clint flowed pretty well between a bunch of different techniques there and was hitting like stuff like the hydroplane pretty cleanly. This part could have been a little spicier. But then the reverse, that added some spice to it. Like it definitely gave it a nice lift at the end.
Once again, back is the incredible.
Yeah. Oh man, it's tough because that was. He had some nice, Shim's just always good at flowing his two-handed faderless stuff, and he fit it in well again. Let me see.
Once again, back is the incredible. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Oh man, this is incredibly tough.
I'm bound to wreck your body against they turn the party out. I'm bound to wreck your body against they turn the party out. I'm bound to wreck your body against they turn the party out.
Very nice. Oh man. Okay. We're doing another poll. I need help, guys. Who's the champ? Who's the winner? Just tell me who won. It didn't really help me to figure out who's in fourth. Who do you guys think is the best? So we got Clin, Shim,
I'm bound to wreck your body against
Nago,
The funky beat.
or Fritz Pepper. Who's the champ this week? Nago's the sole beat juggler left. Clin did sort of I don't know if it's not really beat juggling, but beat manipulation type of thing. Yeah. Oh man, this is really tough. This is a super tough one. What makes it tough is the style clash of it all, where I probably say this every week, but it's a lot easier when, like, what was it? There's one of the early weeks where like 7 people basically made the same routine, but some were a little bit better version, but like same beat and same samples and stuff, that's so much easier to judge. But when it's like, Shim made sort of like a maybe like more of a standard traditional kind of routine with like a scratch routine, and then the Platter off Faderless ending. Nago went straight for a juggle with a really wild breakdown. Fritz Pepper basically did the whole routine Faderless and Platter off, not very standard scratch routine. And then Clin started off with something similar to how, he got started with a similar kind of Faderless Platter off thing to Shim and Fritz Pepper just for the intro, but then went in a completely different direction at the end. Well, Wiki Lizzie, it's not who stuck to the topic the most, but who did it the best. So the chat is saying Fritz Pepper, but yeah, we had Nago 1 point behind on the chat poll. Yeah. Let's see. And we had a Fritz Pepper in the YouTube chat as well. Oh man. This is tough. This is really tough. I'd say fourth place is that's the hardest. That's the hardest. It's all hard. But man, this is like I think all four deserve top 3. Yeah, it's rare that you'd get a top 3 that's, or like you'd get top 3 that are strong enough on a topic like this that one of these isn't gonna make the top 3. But I guess I'm gonna go with my gut instinct on this one. It's tough. This one's really tough. Really, really tough. But I'm gonna go fourth, Shim, third, Clin. Yeah, I'm gonna go. That one's really tough. That's the toughest one because I think Shim had the better kind of standard raw Faderless Platter off section slightly. Like I think like I said, Clin kind of started in a similar place where Shim's ended. And Shim's is a little more refined, but Clin had some stuff. I liked how he had the hydroplane just kind of flowing well in there and everything. And if I was judging just off those kind of sections, Shim still edges it. But I like just the creativity and the different direction of Clin's like that. It's the routine is a little bit more, slightly more original. Shim's was a little bit safer, a little bit. I've seen similar compositions before of Shim, and it was well done. But yeah, I think this doesn't necessarily make or break it, but I did say the ending of it was a little bit hard to hear. There's a little bit of some volume issues there as well, but yeah, I think it was basically Clin with the reverse thing at the very end kind of clinched it, had this nice kept stepping up through it. So Clin in third, and then man, this is incredibly tough too. Because this one's funny because the chat was harsh on Naga's routine, and then just started, the chat's flipped over the stream as usual.
I'm about to wreck your body against they turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body against they turn the party out.
So that was Nago scratching on their weak side, I believe.
About to wreck your body against they turn the party out.
So we have some like subtle ambidextrous cuts in there, which is like a solid for an intro. Yeah, and then this breakdown.
About to wreck your body against they turn the party out.
Like this pattern is really sick. Yeah, I don't know if hopefully people recognize like I don't think I've ever seen a pattern like that, and like the rhythm of it and stuff is really unique too. Just yeah, this part's crazy.
Body against they turn the party out.
It's really hard to do those types of patterns too. And this part's decent. Like this part's cool too. It's still kind of unique, but it's a little bit more of a standardish chase. Yeah, and then the outro, I feel like is very, very subtle, but it ended like a couple beats early or something. Yeah, or maybe a couple beats late. It's hard to say, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just kind of ended. Not a deal breaker or anything, but just, I'm trying to be picky. Fritz Pepper.
Rock the funky beat. Yeah. Rock the funky beat. Rock the funky beat.
That whole section I really like so weird, the flowing like in reverse and doing the reverse like traveling terror thing, and it's all working. Yeah, like some pretty dope like vocal scratch phrasing stuff with Faderless. Yeah, and some platter off, like some subtle platter off. I don't think it changed things too much, but still incorporated it. Molex, thank you for the raid.
The funky beat.
Yeah, it's some weird pattern, weird techniques. They're working.
Rock the funky beat.
The thumb thing, that's another interesting one.
Rock the funky beat.
And then ends with the needle dropping of all things. So yeah, so there's a few videos, a few entries that kind of, almost did like the minimum of the of what was necessary to be considered a platter off or Faderless routine, and then Fritz Pepper basically did the maximum. He like pretty much, yeah, like literally every spot, like even the part where he is using the fader was with the platter off, and he's doing some stuff in there. But yeah, I think it's impressive how many different cuts and styles he worked in there, and they were all like fairly clean and flowed well and stuff. Like yeah, like it's like, you know, it's tough. It's tough to do, to put all that stuff in there and still have it flow nice. So yeah, I'd say like the between Nago and Fritz, I'd say Nago had a little bit more structure to the routine, like a little bit more continuity from the start to the finish. There was like a beginning, middle, end, like more of a structure. Fritz was like, it still had a structure. It wasn't as straightforward of like, you know, going beginning, middle, end and having like a super clear arrangement, but he had this sort of the Rock the Funky Beats kind of callback sample that was bridging stuff together. And yeah, and things still like progressed and still went in like a different direction. It wasn't you know, going and repeating stuff that he already did. So yeah, really tough. Let's do one more power poll, a power poll with the last two. Who's this week's champ? We got Nago, we got Fritz, Pepper. Get your votes in. This is the last time, the last chance to have your voice heard. To beat Massa, who do you think is the winner? I see you on YouTube. Who else is on YouTube? Pick your champ. So we got Nago.
I'm bound to wreck your body again.
With the ambidextrous cuts, juggle. And then we got Mr. Fritz Pepper with the wild style, faderless, platter off, mega mix. Both are dope. We know that, Def Switch. You're not allowed to vote for two, though. Yeah, they are both dope, but they can't both win. Know what I'm saying? That's what I need help with. Let's see here. We have 62% Nago. 38% Fritz Pepper so far. And we got Fritz twice in YouTube. Wow. So the chat's barely helping me. We got 8 votes for Nago, 7 votes for Fritz Pepper. No, we got 8 and 8. Oh my god, it's an exact tie. An exact tie in the votes. This one's tough. This one's really tough. But gotta make a decision and gotta go with I think my gut says for this week, Faderless, Platter off, the routine that embodied that the most. We're going with Fritz Pepper. Rock the flippy flip. Fritz Pepper takes down another week. First ever season of Flipper Flop, and Fritz Pepper's taken down 2 weeks, and I think got, was it 2 weeks and a second or something, or let me see, or no, 2 weeks and a third, I believe. yeah, so Fritz Pepper has now officially edged out Kevin Adam, and mathematically, Fritz Pepper has now clinched playoffs with with room to spare, which is actually good for the remaining battlers, because since Fritz has acquired more points than he needs, you'll actually need less points to make the top 8 or the 7 remaining spots now, because there's no way that Fritz can not make it now. Yeah, once you hit 6 points, you have 1/8 of the total points in flip or flop. And yeah, Fritz is now going to be at 7 points. So, yeah, congrats to Fritz. I think, like I said, this is something I said a few times, but I think like Nago's juggle on a juggle week, that's like a winning juggle, I think. That middle breakdown was really, really fire, high level. I think the ending, for this week, for this topic, I think if Nago built on that Faderless part and took it one step further in that last half, instead of just going for like more of a traditional chase for the end, I think that could have edged it, because there were some things I liked more about it, like the structure and stuff, than Fritz. But I think for the topic of the week, the Faderless and Platter off, like Fritz just put so much in there, and there's just a lot more substance to the Platter and Faderless Platter off and Faderless sections for Fritz. Like you didn't, the minimum was 4 loops or 4 bars, but doing more can definitely help, and Fritz Pepper proved that. So with that said, we're gonna raid out of here. We're gonna do Monday Masterclass tomorrow. I think it'll be an actual Monday Masterclass, because we did all we've caught up on all the flip or flop feedback. The topic for next week is just posted on the Instagram, I believe. Let me triple check it. I think it's producer sample flip week. So producers are going to get a sample on Friday from me. I'm going to give you hot fire, and then you have 24 hours to make a beat with it. And then the DJs it's going to be anything goes, but there's going to be a little twist that I'm going to post up when the beats come in. So, yeah. The topic for class, I think I've got a juggle I'm supposed to be working on during the master classes. We're creating a juggle, but it's been a few weeks or a month or something since the last one, since Flip or Flop started, but we're getting back to it. But yeah, producer flip this week. Producers, get in the Discord, keep an eye out, keep an ear out. Friday, you'll have a sample, and you have 24 hours to make something with that sample. Yeah, not much prep for that one. Jump in the raid, say what up to Scarpion.